Happy Thursday. How are you? If you are tuning in, please let me know that you're watching, where you're watching from, so I can say hi. Just give me a heads up in the chat so I can say hello. I hope you're all doing well. I'm a few hours deep into what's going to be kind of a crazy day for me. Up early preparing for tomorrow, and then I'll be streaming on Twitch for our normal Thursday time, and then I'm also doing a performance for Folk Alliance, the Folk Alliance conference tonight, and so it's going to be a long day for me. Hi Scott, how's it going? Thank you so much for tuning in. What's going on? And thank you so much for the video. So please let me know how you are, what's going on, everybody. I wanted to do the big Facebook reveal tomorrow for the Crooner Coffee Hour celebration, but I thought it might be a good idea for me to come on and make sure you all know about it, what it is, what I have planned, see if you have any questions and that kind of thing. So welcome for the first time here on Facebook and YouTube to what I've been calling the Big Blue Room. We moved recently from a teeny tiny place into a bigger space, and the main impetus for doing this move to this bigger space was so that I could have more room to stream and bring in other musicians and just be able to do more. And higher quality production value, etc., for you moving forward. Because when we moved to the tiny place, everything kind of took a step back because I was just so limited on space. Not like me to overschedule, not at all. Not at all. Anyways, so how are you all doing? What's going on? Hi, Zach, Joseph, Lisa, great to have you. Ooh, okay. So in about 24 hours or less, they're probably playing ball or something's going on over there. In 24 hours or less, actually, we're going to be celebrating the 3rd year of Crooner Coffee Hour. Room to Dance, yes, exactly, of Crooner Coffee Hour. And I decided to make it, do as much as I can, as much as my CPU can handle. Bonjour, Janet, how are you? Tomorrow to make a big celebration out of it. So I wanted to kind of walk you through what I had planned, etc. One thing I wanted to do right now is to test alerts, because sometimes the alerts on Facebook work and sometimes they don't. That was actually Elvis. Elvis is usually the one that's, unless there's someone walking by, it's best Elvis is usually the one barking. If it's barking at nothing, it's usually Elvis, and if it's barking at something, it's usually Bessie, followed by Elvis. So I was going to see if you wouldn't mind giving this video a like or a share, even if we'll see if it crashes the audio. It could crash the audio. But if it does, I'm prepared for that. You can delete the share later, of course, but I was hoping someone could. Okay, so we're just not getting alerts for that. Maybe I disabled them. Let me see if that helps. Thank you, Joseph, for that. I'll go ahead and see if I can. That was one of the main reasons I wanted to jump on today too, and make sure that that alerts worked, or if they didn't work, what happened when they didn't work. Room to Dance. How are you, Janet? It's been a while. How have you been doing? All right, alerts. Maybe I turned all the Facebook ones off. Let's see. Disabled. Okay. Do that. Now give it a try. Can someone like or share the stream? Okay, we still have audio. That's good. That's good. Did I receive a notification? You shared it and sent it to a story as well. Okay, cool. Yeah, I had them. I'm an idiot and I had them disabled. I'm so sorry. But it looks like we're good, I think. Let's see. Let me make sure they're all enabled. Enabled. No. Enabled. Enabled. What else? Likes, I think we got one. Cool. It looks like we still have audio, so that's good. Shares, that's the one that I feel like shares is usually the one that crashes it, right? Can someone share this video? Make her a cake. You've got an earbud in. Yay. Cheryl, I'm so glad you're here. Can someone give this video a share so I can see if if the alerts are working. The liking alerts is working. That's good. Those are working. That's great. Thanks for hanging in there with me, everybody. I have some more stuff I can share with you in a moment. I just wanted to check the alerts real quick. I need a foosball table. Well, originally we were considering, or the plan was to put one of Ed's drum kits in here. But now I kind of like how much space there is that's just empty, so we'll see. I think we're going to put some kind of percussion setup in here. It was shared a few times. Okay. Interesting. All right. Then, okay, so the share alerts aren't working. That's interesting. Okay, well, that's okay. At least we know that the likes are working, so that's good. And it looks like you can go and delete those, Joseph. Thank you for asking. So they're all on. So maybe if I refresh them, I don't even know if I can. That's it. Okay. Well, we know at least that the audio doesn't crash, so that's good. Dan just went live. That's awesome. Exciting. Thank you so much for sharing, everybody, and for helping me test my alerts. Okay, I'll get to the meat of the video now. That was part of this was to test alerts to make sure that they didn't crash the audio tomorrow. So tomorrow is a big day. Tomorrow is a third birthday party for Crooner Coffee Hour. So a lot of you know, because you hang out with me all the time, that back in 2018, started streaming live every morning. At first it was literally every morning, and then I was doing weekdays with some weekends. For the beginning of it, I was doing 2 streams a day, Crooner Coffee Hour in the morning and a virtual happy hour in the evening. And then in 2019, so that was all of 2018. Then in 2019, I started doing Friday mornings. So I've been streaming live, doing this little morning show for 3 years. I think the first stream was on February 22nd. I keep meaning to actually check, but I think you have told me that it was February 22nd, 2018. And so I wanted to do something special, especially considering this year was like such a big year, I feel like, for Crooner Coffee Hour, because so many of you joined the crew or, got more involved, and it became really something more than even it had been, which it was already pretty amazing crew and community at that point before COVID. But especially now it's extra special. Scott, thank you so much. Janet, okay, I can't wait. That's going to be fun. Hi, Leilani, great to have you. Thank you so much for helping me with Test the Alerts, y'all. And if you're watching and I haven't said hi yet, please let me know. So tomorrow, to celebrate 3-year anniversary of this show, hi, Stephanie. I have prepared a bunch of things, or I am in the middle of preparing a bunch of things. As I said, I'm going to try to do as much as my very limited CPU will allow, but I'm really looking forward to it. I have a lot of special things planned. I do have a big surprise planned that I think you'll get a kick out of. I'm excited about that. So first I wanted to mention and explain that there are going to be a few contests. Hopefully, it looks like my monitor froze, so hopefully that's okay. Cool. I should get a tat to be in the crew. You should have to get a tattoo to be in the crew. Yeah, I like that idea. What would it be of, though? I wonder. We don't we have this little logo, the Crooner Coffee Hour logo, but we don't have like a symbol for Crooner Coffee Hour. Sometimes when I'm not going to make it, I post that little coffee cup, but that's, Hi, Ahmed. How are you? Great to have you. Okay, so tomorrow I'm going to be this is going to be a longer event. Okay, like normally Crooner Coffee Hour is about 90 minutes or so. Depending on how crazy we get and how much we get going and how worked up you all are, this could go as long as 4 hours. I anticipate like it'll be at least 2.5 hours. My face from 7 days. Oh, that one, that's funny. Coffee bean with Mickey Mouse ears. I like that idea. Or a coffee cup or something. I love it. So I'm going to be doing some contests tomorrow. You already have 20 tattoos, so you're down for another one. I love it. I definitely should get one for you all, at the very least. Okay, so you can watch the stream from Facebook or YouTube. it helps me out a lot if you're able to watch on Facebook. It makes a bigger impact for you to watch on Facebook and engage on Facebook for whatever that's worth. If your user experience is better, on YouTube, by all means, go ahead. And I have it there so that you can watch it if you're like not a Facebook person, which I totally understand. But if you do watch on Facebook, you have like at least one more opportunity to win a prize. So the very first thing is, once we go live tomorrow, the first 25 people that comment and like the primary broadcast that's going to be on Facebook, which is going to be the Lexland page broadcast. I will have one multi-streamed to my personal account and to YouTube. Those will not count. So anything that's on the primary Facebook broadcast, first 25 people to like and comment are going to get a special pin. I ordered these just for you guys. They're coming today, so I can't show them to you right now, but I should have them for you tomorrow. It's this little insignia that you may or may not be able to see. Oh my goodness. Dennis, are you watching with us? Remove that geographical restriction first. Oh, gotcha. Okay. So you might see this Lex Land insignia in the corner. It might be covered up by the live symbol right now. It's basically that, and on an acrylic pin. It's really cute. I only made a few of them. So first 25 folks to comment and like on the primary Facebook broadcast are going to get one of those. So if I don't already have your mailing address, I'll DM you for it, or I'll reply to your comment and have you DM me. That's how we'll have to do that. Dennis, thank you so much for the tip jar, love. Oh my gosh. Patrick, how's it going? Dennis, I'm so happy that you're here. I hope you can join us tomorrow, since you're definitely part of the cafe crew and like part of its history, and you need to be here if you can. I know you might be working or doing something else, but if you can, it'd be awesome to have you help us celebrate. So that's the first contest. On Valentine's Day, we did a raffle. So any amount to the tip jar gets you an entry into the bowl. And so I'm going to do a bowl, and I'm going to give away another digital discography. So this is a cassette tape shaped flash drive. So it looks like a Lexland cassette tape, but it's a flash drive, and it has just about everything I've ever recorded up until the end of 2019, I think. So it doesn't have the most recent One Big Dark Room album on there, but everything else is on here. I'm going to be raffling off one of these, so you could literally throw $1 into the tip jar and have a chance to win. This is normally $50, and it's like everything. There's live recordings, other EPs, singles, and other EPs from my other projects. The stuff that's on here, you can only get this if you get it from me directly, not through other providers like iTunes, Amazon, Bandcamp, etc. Most confusing comment should win something. You're just trying to stack the odds in your favor, Joseph. Okay, there's more though. And just like on Valentine's Day with the raffle, if you tip any amount over $15, I'll send you a CD. I think I know what that's going to be, but I haven't quite decided yet. And I need to check my inventory stock, etc. But it will be a CD, and I'll send that to you in the mail. We're also gonna have some trivia going on. So our friend Aaron, who is a patron and is with us almost every Friday morning. He is a brilliant mind at trivia and makes wonderful trivia questions. And back in July, I think, we did some trivia games to give away Patreon membership trial subscriptions to my Patreon membership. That was really fun. It's a little convoluted how we have to do that, because you must sign up for Patreon yourself. I can't give you a membership. So you will have to sign up for one, and then I will reimburse you for your trial period. And I'll explain that more tomorrow, but that's how that will work. If you win a trivia question, if you are already a patron, so which is most of you that are here, if you're already a patron, this was one of the things that we came across last time. Well, I'm already a patron and I can't win. So if you're already a patron and you win a trivia prize, what I will do for you is I will allow you to dictate a date and a time and platform, whether that's Facebook or Twitch or whatever, and you will give me a request list to do. So for instance, we always stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. If you are a patron and you win one of the trivia rounds, you'll basically get your own dedicated 30-minute block of time where you'll dictate all the requests and you'll tell me like, hey, I want it on a Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. That's what you would win. Each person will only be able to win one of these things. So if you win a Patreon membership and then win another prize, you don't get the block. You just get one or the other. Does that kind of make sense? Let me know if I need to explain that in a different way. So those are what the trivia prizes are going to be. Lisa and Lindsay helped me create a Mad Libs sheet that's all Crooner Coffee Hour themed. And the trivia questions are all Crooner Coffee Hour themed too. They all are related to my catalog or my songs or things that we've talked about on the stream. And so they made this amazing, this Mad Libs. I'm going to print it out, and throughout the stream, we're going to collaboratively fill out the Mad Libs. So I'll say, hey, everyone send in an adjective, and then, maybe play some music. Hey, everyone send in an adverb. And then we'll go through the Mad Lib sheet and we'll fill this out together. At the end of the stream, I'll announce the raffle winner, and I'll also announce whoever tips the highest tomorrow is going to get a signed framed copy of the actual sheet that we're going to work on during the stream. My friend Rebecca Loby does this for her streams, and she said that I have to try it because everyone really gets a kick out of it and it's really fun. Joey redeems 1/2 hour of acapella. Yep, an OBDR set list in the future. That sounds fun. Cool. I'm so glad that you think that's a good prize because I wanted it to be something that you would get a kick out of. So I'm so glad. So the signed Mad Lib sheet is probably like the crown jewel of all the prizes for tomorrow. Then just to keep things fun and interesting, and to do something a little different than what we normally do, I'm also going to do what I'm calling sharing is caring, little mini campaign throughout the stream too. So every again, this will pertain to Facebook shares. You won't really be able to share on YouTube. For every Facebook share of the primary broadcast, I'm going to donate $1 to Sims. So I made it $1 just in case we get, something gets really crazy and we get like a lot of shares tomorrow. I don't necessarily anticipate that, but I'm just kind of trying to cover myself so I don't get myself into too much trouble. But we're going to donate and raise some funds for Sims. Sims is a mental health care resource provider for musicians and music industry professionals here in Austin. I am able to receive my mental health care through Sims, so I thought it would be a nice way to give back. So that's something else we'll be doing. So all you have to do to help raise funds for Sims is just share the video tomorrow. And anytime you share the video to your own page or share it to a group, those all count as separate shares. So that would be a good opportunity to help me raise some funds for Sims. And then one last thing that I wanted to mention, another thing that I'm doing in order to celebrate for this 3-year anniversary, I added a few items to the store, and from last night until the end of the day on Sunday evening, I'm running a store-wide sale over at the Lexland store. So the link is in the description for that if you're interested. 20% off everything. There are I added some Crooner Coffee Hour mugs, Crooner Coffee Hour shirts. And historically, there have only been Crooner's Coffee House shirts and mugs, but I talked to Ian and we made a special design that says Crooner Coffee Hour, so that if you want something that actually says Crooner Coffee Hour, those are available. So the mug is kind of like a special edition red lined mug. And then there's a white, a blue, and a red tee with a black logo, I think is what it is. Yeah, that and HAM, great organization. Mental health of musicians is a big project. Yeah, so HAM and Sims are kind of sister organizations, and so Ian, you're still the only one with a Lexland hat. Actually, yeah, it's funny that you mentioned that because Ian and I did design some One Big Dark Room hats. We just haven't gotten around to doing anything with them yet. But now that I know that you want, I don't wear hats. Eduardo like wears hats, but like a very specific type of hat. I don't really know anyone that wears hats. So now that I know you want one, I'll get one in the shop for you, Scott. Thank you so much. And I loved your videos. Thank you so much. So the sale is for the whole store, 20% off everything. There are also, if you go to a product that you're interested in, there are, bundle discount options. There's a create your own bundle of Crooner Coffee Hour stuff that I made available for you. So you can pick a few items. And I think that when you do a bundle of 3 items or more, the automatic discount's 25%. Otherwise, it's 20% off everything in the store for the rest of the weekend. Cool. I think that's it. It looks like we had, alerts and sound other than I don't know why the share alert isn't working, but we had the sound alerts, throughout, I think. Yeah. Or we had the sounds. We had the sounds works. We had the sound working even when alerts were firing. So that's good. So is there anything else I can walk you through? Do you have any other questions about how all it's going to work and that kind of thing? Please let me know. Or if you just want to have any other smart alecky comments that you want to throw into the chat before tomorrow, let me know. Let me know in the chat. Today, in, let's see, just a few hours, I'll be going live on Twitch for our normal Thursday time. That's from 3 to 5 p.m. CST. And then at about 9:30 p.m., I'm doing a in the round style showcase with some folks from my songwriting club, which is hosted by Matt the Electrician. Historically, the conference has only been open to industry professionals, musicians, etc., and not just to the general public. However, since they made this conference virtual this year, there is a link if you want to watch that. I'll be playing a couple songs, and I'll be doing it in the round with some other folks that are great songwriters, that are also in my little songwriting club that I sometimes write songs for, and I really ought to. I really ought to do better with. But let's see. Don't forget to send videos or audio for requests. Yes. So I got, thank you so much, Scott. So there are some other things that I'm planning on doing. So we're gonna be doing the trivia questions relate to songs and the Mad Libs relate to songs. So we'll do some music, and then we'll do some of the Mad Libs. We'll do some trivia, and that's all gonna happen kind of throughout the stream, I think. There's also going to be a segment where I've had some of you send me some audio requests or video requests, and I will, as long as my CPU can handle it, I'm going to display those and then play your request live. So that's going to be a segment too. I'd also like to put together some kind of retrospective montages, etc. At some point for the Crooner Coffee Hour thing. Tomorrow, but again, we'll see if my computer can handle that much video. So and I also haven't actually compiled them yet, so we'll see. I had a lot of ideas and a lot of things that I wanted to make happen for tomorrow. I know that the things I've told you about today for sure are going to happen to the best of my ability, and everything else will just be bonus, I think, and I hope. So hopefully I'll see some of you in a few hours here on Twitch. If you're interested in watching the Folk Alliance performance, that link is at my website, lexlandmusic.com. Just hover over the live tab, and click that, and you'll be able to find some of the upcoming events. Again, I will be back here in just a day, and we're going to do this party. Thank you so much for helping me test the alerts and for asking questions and spending time with me today. Thank you so much, Lisa, especially for your help. She committed to helping me test alerts for this. Thank you so much, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all tomorrow for the big party. Okay, have a good one.